The sixth graders of Woodmore Elementary, part of the Woodmore Local School District, wish to thank the friends of this broadcast for their generous local support of this edition of News 6.
Hi, we're the 6th grade class of Woodmore Elementary. Welcome to News 6.
Welcome to this week's edition of News 6. Today's program is brought to you by the 6th grade class, Woodmore Elementary. Our school is located in the town of Woodville in Sandusky County. Founded in 1836, it's known as the lime capital of the world. Let's find out what issue is most on the mind of our 6th graders.
Do you think students should have laptop computers to use in the classroom?
No, I do not think the students should have laptop computers because you don't know what they're clicking onto or what sites they're in.
Yes, I think students should have laptop computers at school so they can look up information they're studying at school.
Then they could be more organized and it would be something to look forward to.
So we can look up the answer to the problem.
No, I don't think that students should have laptop computers in the classroom because when teachers are teaching, students could be doing something else.
I think students should have laptop computers, then they could have helpful materials on the laptops.
Welcome to Woodmore Elementary, home of the Wildcats. This is the office where the principal works.
This is the computer lab where we learn to type.
This is the library where we study and read a good book.
This is the gym where we work out and get in shape.
This is the lunchroom where we eat our well-balanced meal.
Everyone likes to feel they're part of something important. Within a town, these feelings can lead to a strong and vibrant sense of community pride. According to reporter Kelsey Giesler, this pride is especially strong in nearby Elmore.
Hi, I'm Kelsey Giesler. A lot has happened in my community in the last 150 years. We get to glimpse a part of that by celebrating the Village of Elmore Sesquicentennial. Betty Miller is coordinator of the Sesquicentennial Committee.
The Elmore Sesquicentennial is 150 years of Elmore's existence. The events that took place are a wonderful art show of the artists in Elmore. We had the Portage River Festival for 2 days, and we have a monument in place for the time capsule at the south end of the depot.
The time capsule has everyone excited.
The time capsule will be open 50 years from now in 2051.
The village of Elmore actually sprung up in the middle of a swamp.
There are several versions of how Elmore got their name. There was a man named Moore, and he said hell a lot, so they said Elmore. And another one that makes more sense is when the people came from Vermont, they brought the name Elmore with them. The Elmore bicycle was made at the Elmore Manufacturing Company by a father and his 2 sons. And it caught on so fast that they had to enlarge. Well, they couldn't find a place to enlarge here, so they moved to Clyde, Ohio, and kept the Elmore Manufacturing name.
Mrs. Miller's committee has created some unique and cool things to add to the celebration.
Articles that have been sold was an Afghan and a pen. They call it a floating pen. We have glasses to sell, and the money made will be going to a memorial for Elmore to remember the sesquicentennial year. We brought the past to the present.
This is Kelsey Giesler reporting for News 6.
Hi, I'm Sammy Keller with this week's News 6 review. I'm examining the fascinating book The Cay, written by Theodore Taylor. Philip, an 11-year-old blind boy, finds himself on a deserted cay with Timothy, an 80-year-old black man. A cay is a small, low island. Both endure many hardships while waiting to be rescued. The book is quite adventurous and thought-provoking. I give it 5 popcorn bags thumbs up. For News 6 Review, I'm Sammy Keller.
People all over the country are fascinated with the Civil War. Some of us do more than just read about it. Sarah Nikavage reports upon a man who is living this fascination.
Hello, I'm Sarah Nikavage. I can talk to my teacher in school and see him on TV.
This would attach to
He's Rick Hoover, one of our physical education teachers. He recently completed work as an extra in a new television Civil War movie.
You see, I was in a Civil War movie called Gods and Generals. Maxwell was the director. Ted Turner donated over $50 million for this movie, and it should come out in the latter part of 2002. When I first got there, they needed Confederate wounded, and nobody wanted to volunteer. And being a physical education teacher, I was kind of in shape, and I'm also a cross-country coach, so I knew I could handle any rigors they had, so I volunteered.
In this line of work, you meet a lot of interesting people.
Extras came from all over the United States and overseas. They all had different interests and different opinions of the Civil War, and it was kind of exciting.
Well, here I am.
I got to know Stephen Lang really well. He played a Confederate, Stonewall Jackson, and during the breaks I'd go up and talk to him. He was in character most of the time.
Now, during the movie, you actually can't use this because accidents happen. Accidentally poke somebody falls on it. So you'd take it off and you'd put this fake one on. But for the film, or for the movie, it looks real and it looks authentic.
Mr. Hoover had more than just one role.
The other movie I was in was called Gettysburg. I get killed right away at the angle as a Union soldier.
This is Sarah Nikavage reporting for News 6.
You see? But as rain and as you walk.
On October 5th, the New Cleveland Middle School presented Spirit of America. This program was presented to the public to show our patriotism and loyalty to our United States of America.
That's all for this edition of News 6. Thanks for watching. Be sure to tune in next week for more news from around Northwest Ohio.
See ya!
The 6th graders of Woodmore Elementary, part of the Woodmore Local School District, wish to thank the friends of this broadcast for their generous local support of this edition of News 6.